Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Mr. Blockhead's World. Today what we're going to do is we are going to continue to work on our glass factory. We built a calcite factory. We need to build a glass factory and a couple more factories before we start to build our sort of actual base thing. Anyway, we left off last time with the machine working, but not really like a good output system, and also not a building around it. So I think the way to go actually here is to make a better output system, because we are getting a lot, as you can see, of glass. And it's filling up rather rapidly, which is probably bad. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is set up some chests if we can, and then set up kind of the rest of the build. Oh yeah, and I put this white concrete down just to kind of give me a bit of a footprint for how big this thing needs to be. Just so that we don't, build walls like through the middle of these wheels and gears and whatnot. So it did about. Alrighty, so I have now completed the final storage situation and kind of elevator deal. So basically what's going to happen is this little pile of sand right here is going to turn into glass right on cue, and then it's going to get sucked up these chutes. Because at the top of the chute, we have a fan, and that fan is in suck mode, I guess you could say. And then it is then coming into this funnel, which is, let's see if we could just go into free cam, which drops the items. Now, I could have done a belt up here, but I just didn't feel like making a belt, so I just did hoppers up at the top here, and then the hopper line, just vanilla hopper line, goes into our chests. And now we have a nice little storage area for all of the glass that we need. And so I guess what we need to do now is we need to build the rest of this building, because that'll keep the rain off our heads. I kind of, like I said, laid out a foundation for it just to kind of give us a size. And let's just start building up. I'd like to use a lot more glass on this one because, it's a glass factory. So let's do it. All right, I think we're going to have a light blue kind of frontage around the front of this. How did that happen? As I was saying, a nice blue frontage. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I've got a bit of a design for the front here, just for the front right, I guess. And then over here, I did a little design back here. I think I might actually make these the same length. I was kind of thinking of having one be shorter than the other, but that looks a little bit dumb. So we're going to do that. And yeah, that side's actually the same, so that makes more sense. And then maybe we'll do a similar thing on this side. Nah. There's no reason to. And then, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Now we just have to put the top on, and I think the glass factory is factorial? Satisfactory. That's what I was going for. Satisfactory. The factory is now satisfactory. Get it? Okay. Yeah. I know. Okay, there we go. I decided to finish off the top with a little skylight here, and I kind of like how these still poke out of the top. That's kind of fun. And I was trying to make something that looked cool for the windmill on the top, but I don't think I achieved coolness at all. So I might redesign that, like right now. Okay, that design is way better. Way better. And I even opened it up a little bit so you can see down into the machine if you happen to be standing up here. So that's really cool. And I think this thing is pretty close to being done. Let me show you what I did here. I actually want to make one change. I put some glass, these glass slabs right here. And then what I think I'm going to do is put regular concrete blocks here instead of the glass for our stairs. And then on the inside, I just put a few barrels so that we could have, and a door from Macaw's Doors. It's like a sliding glass door. Kind of interesting. And then here I put a bunch of barrels in here. I think what I'm going to do is get rid of these two. I think that one has some... You know what? I have an axe. I made an axe. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, of course, it had to be the one that had the stuff in it. But that way we can dump some of these things into these chests. And then I'm going to put our glass smelters thing from Chipped in that space right there. And then that way we have the glass kind of storage area for some of the glass. And then here we can still get to our chests. I don't know why these are not like compacting automatically. Feels a little weird. Maybe I have to make it come in the top or something. I'm not sure why it's not doing it. But see, because like if I do that, then it compacts it. Really strange. Anyway, I think this particular factory is done. Yeah, I really like the way this turned out. All right, so after building this thing, I kind of thought, gosh, I bet the video's we're probably around 30 minutes, huh? It's been 5 minutes. I know that you guys already know that because it says 5 minutes at the bottom of the screen, but I thought it took me 30 minutes to make a 5-minute video. No, it took me 5 minutes to make a 30-minute video. One of those two. Anyway, what I wanted to do next was make an iron farm, because the problem is as I'm making these things, I'm running out of iron, especially in the storage where we have to do these hoppers and stuff. How did that happen? That's really weird. Stop that. Oh, my backpack's not on. What in the world? Anyway, I've been using a lot of iron to make these farms, and then it's like kind of annoying to run out of iron because then you have to go, like down into the cave and mine stuff. Oh, man. I should have just called this game Craft instead of Minecraft because nobody likes mining. We all want to make farms that do the mining for us. Anyway, actually, I do like the mining part. It's just that when I'm trying to build something and then it's like, oh, I'm out of that again. Oh, that's annoying. So yeah, anyway, so I'm going to build an iron farm, and right here is the output from it, or part of the output for the cobblestone. So basically to do the iron farm is actually the same as this thing, except we don't need to do the second grind. We only need to do the first grind to get gravel, and then instead of smelting, we're going to be washing the gravel. And out of the washed gravel, we get flint and some iron nuggets, which we can then, of course, turn into not iron nuggets and turn them into iron ingots, and then iron blocks, and then iron statues of Elvis Presley. Did you hear that? Anyway, he doesn't like Elvis. The zombie, that is. Okay, so what I was going to do is, actually, I had no idea that this works. You can take a hopper line and then point it into a chute, and the stuff will go down the chute onto the conveyor line. So that's going to be really cool and really helpful, because what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 like that. And I'm going to have 20 of these things to really pump out some iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Do I need... I might need more than... Hold on a minute. Do I have to have a hopper? I have to have a hopper there too, don't I? That's really annoying. I forgot about that. I thought I could just put the hopper direct... Why did I think that I could... I need more iron. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to take out this row of these stupid hoppers, and we're going to go ahead and put them onto the top here. So then what I'm going to do is put these grindstones. I made enough grindstones to do 20 of these, but we're only going to do half of the thing until we can get a little bit more iron. I might have enough to do it. I don't know. We'll see. I wish that these things would just pull directly from the cobblestone generators, but they don't. So we're just going to have to do this like that. And then we just put the cobblestone generators on top. And I'm actually going to save that till the very, 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 very last, because I don't want it like pumping out stuff until I'm ready for it too. Because I kind of made that mistake with the... let's see how many of these we can get. The iron that we have. We can make 12. Okay, so that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 2 more here. So we can at least do this. Yes, I still have the whoopee cushion on my head. I don't know why. It makes me laugh every time. I think that's why I keep it. It's funny. All right. There we go. Okay. I don't know why, for some reason, I thought that I could get away with half the number of hoppers that I needed. There we go. We got 2 more. So we can do that and that. Okay. And then we're going to need more iron to finish it off. But this will produce a bunch of iron for us. We'll have all these grinders going. I hope that doesn't overstress whatever system we use, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, so now those go into these chutes, and then from these chutes, we need to run that through a washing process, which will come this way. Just go ahead and set that up right now, like this, and I have a bunch of fans. I might almost have enough to do a dual washer thingy. I don't know if I'm going to need that or not. For now, we're just going to go this way and just run a line of these. How many did I make? I made 20 fans. I don't need 20 fans. I think we need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fans? You think 10 fans would do it? Let's see. How many did we have in here? Because this was almost not enough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7. Okay. So 10 would do it. For sure. Okay. We'll just go with that. I made a bunch of extra stuff. There we go. Okay, and then we can do... We'll just use diorite because I have some for temporary water. And we'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And then we'll put on the fans like this. Just put them on there. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So then whatever comes out of here, the gravel it's going to be, will go along this line, get all washed. And then at the end, we'll have iron nuggets, which will need to be turned into iron... So we're going to need to pull out some stuff. We're going to need to pull out the flint. There's some weird stuff that comes out of it. There's like flint and clay and something else. Anyway, we'll just extend this line a little bit like that. There we go. Okay. And then we'll need a storage system, of course, that will store all of the iron. I always make that last for some reason. It's a failing of mine. Okay. Well, now we just need to think about how to power the thing, I guess. All right, so I kind of figured out a way to power it, but the problem is it's overstressed. It's overstressed. That means that windmill isn't large enough to handle what I tried to do. So we're just going to break all this stuff that I added to it and go from there. I think that the way to go with these little factories is to do what I've been doing and build the windmills on top of them. I guess this one is okay where it is. It's kind of in the middle of the pathway, though, that I would like to make eventually. I don't know. But I think what we're going to do for this one is build its own windmill. But that presents another problem in the fact that I don't think I have any wool. Wool. We need some wool. Wool. I might have wool back at the ranch. I might have it. I don't have any sheep though. I think what happened was I think I mentioned this before in the previous episode, but I think what happened was I had some foxes spawn in with the sheep, and I kind of forgot that foxes can kill sheep. I had no idea that that was a thing. I forgot about that. They've added quite a bit to the game since I started playing, and sometimes I forget some of the stuff that they've added. And sometimes I forget some of the stuff that was there before I started playing. So, anyway, I wonder how long I've been playing this game. I have to do some calculating in my head. Has it been like 5 years, 10 years, 7 years? Something like that. It's been a long time. This game is very interesting, just its longevity. Anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and see if we have... How do I have redstone dust in my inventory? Oh yeah, I did a little mining for some things. So many of these gosh darn little flowers. All right. What was I doing? Okay, so I've got a bit of a setup here. I have some gears, and then it's going up to our little windmill. This windmill is the same size as that one, and it's overstressed. And it's not even using all of the gears to make it fast as I want it to be. So we have to make a much larger windmill, unfortunately. So just going to have to keep going here. I did replenish my sheep. I went on a little sheep hunt. Sheep hunt? I guess sheep is its own plural, right? So now we have some more sheep. Hopefully the foxes don't come and kill them too quickly. But yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Gotta go back down here and reset this thing. There we go. And then we can move upwards. Put more of these guys on here. And see what we can do. There we go. That one's spinning out of control over there. Okay, I've built a fairly massive windmill, and it's still saying it's overstressed. I don't really know what to do. I guess we could get into steam engines. Oh, I really don't want to have to get into steam engines yet. I mean, with this big of a windmill, we could make a fairly quick grinding wheel pair. We could do that. We could definitely do that. I'd have to redesign the entire thingy-mabob here. I'm trying to think of how it would be redesigned. Let's see. We could go with just... because it doesn't really make sense. We could go with just one of these chutes and have all of the hoppers leading into a single chute from all of our cobblestone generators, and then have the grinding wheels right here. It might work. Let me see. All right, so I've made a bit of a redesign here. I made a couple of these crushing wheel thingies, and I made it so that they are absolutely flying. They're going so fast. So this thing will grind cobblestone like mad. It's going to grind it so fast. It's really bad. It's really going to be a good grinding machine. Anyways, so then what I did is I attached our fans to the absolute slowest possible point on this thing. Well, not quite the absolute slowest, but pretty slow. I think, yeah, this is like the slowest I could probably have gotten it. To here. I don't know which way they're pointing, though, so we need to just break one of these. All right, so it's going the wrong direction, so we're going to have to put in one more of these gearboxes here, but that's pretty good, and I might have more fans than I actually need, so that's actually a positive thing, but everything is working as far as speed, so that's very, very, very positive, so I don't need to... improve the windmill at all. This thing's going at a pretty good rate too. Anyway, let's go ahead and put this gearbox in here. Where did I put my gearboxes? Is this a joke or something? What the heck? I must be losing my mind. All right, I must have used them all or something. I don't know. Anyway, we'll put that there. And now, yeah, the fans go in the correct direction. That's excellent, excellent stuff. So the only thing we have to do now is just power the... actually, if I took this gearbox and we put it this way instead, so all you do is you just craft it so it's going the other direction. If we did that, then we could bring a shaft down here like this. And we're going to need another gearbox right there, and that should power that there. Oh, here's a couple gearboxes that are not being used. Look at that. I didn't even notice those. They were right in front of me. All right. So we'll go ahead and put a shaft here and then a gearbox there, and it's going the wrong direction. So that means, actually this will work pretty cool because that way this will like block the water a little bit better. I know the shaft will block it, but there we go. Okay, there we go. Now that is going the right direction. Now all we have to do is hook up our other belt back here, and there's a little shaft on the conveyor. Look at that. There's a bunch of them. How about that? Yeah, this is moving nice and slow, so we should get a really good, whatever you call it, good wash going. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and put right here one of these little shafty things, and I'm going to put one right there. And then here's another gearbox, just randomly laying on the ground. That's helpful. If I put that there, will it do it? No. So what we have to do is go away one block like that, and then we're going to put a secondary gearbox there, but I have to break that for a second in order to get the gearbox in there. And yeah, I need to make another gearbox. Why make one gearbox when you can make 5? There we go. Okay, that should take us the right direction once we put our belt back on. There we go. I don't really need it to come out that far, do I? Actually, I do, because we need to pick up different things. We need to pick up flint, and we need to pick up maybe some clay, and we need to pick up, of course, the nuggets. And there might be one other thing. I can't remember. But now everything's going the right direction. Wait, is that low enough? Hold on a minute. Let's see if this is low enough. If I put this here on this belt, does it get... No. That's interesting. Okay, I need to lower these apparently. Oh, you know what? I don't need to lower them. I'm an idiot. It's because they weren't going the right directions. Oh boy. Yeah. I need to make it so they go the right direction here. Basically, okay. This is always... So which one is going the right direction? That's the question. All right, let me figure this out. Okay, so sometimes these wheel things like drive me insane trying to figure out which direction to make them go. So yeah, they're just kind of a pain. All right, we don't want them to go that way. I'm going to go the other way. Like that. But now I don't have enough of those. That's what I'm talking about. This is a pain. This is an absolute pain. Go the right direction. There we go. Okay, so now if we get this guy, he's going the right way, I think. It's really hard to tell like which direction it's even going in. So if this doesn't work, then it's actually going to be a lot easier to make him go the other way, but I'm pretty sure that this is how we have to do it. Okay, so that one there. And then now we're just going to put this on here. Did it rip it up? Anybody see what happened there? What? What? What happened? Yeah, it ground it to a pulp. It ground it literally into nothing. So if we put like what we actually need to grind, this cobblestone. There we go. Now it's gravel. Okay, that's what we needed. Okay, it's going the right direction. Yeah, I don't like how many cogs I had to use to do that. I wish there was like an easier way to do it. I don't think so. I think this is the only way. I don't know, because it's kind of laggy around here. So like the less of these cogs I use, the better. But whatever. Okay, so now what we need to do is be really careful not to fall on that conveyor line right there, because now it's a dangerous place there. So what we need to do is take these, and we need to go this way with them and expand our hopper sort of area here, and make sure to follow my advice. Now I'm stuck, and I don't have elytra, so I can't like sneak. Oh my goodness! I swear, Nelson. I swear. Okay, we'll just put a bunch of these on here. There we go. How many is that? Wait, how many of these cobblestone-y things do I have? I have 20 of them. shorted it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we have 20 of them, then I don't need this line right there. And that should be good. Okay, so next what I need to do is I need to make something where this then will put out the stuff onto here. So all we need then is one of these guys. Where is it? I hope I have one built. Right here. Yeah, I have one. And I have the means to make 2 more, I think. So this brass funnel right here. This is what we need. We need these brass funnels. Okay, so if we put that there, and then I put like, I don't know, let's say this stone, for example, into there. It'll pop out, get crushed. Perfect. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. And then it will come through and go through all these fans. So next, what we need to do is make these fans. Yeah, so we need to make it so that those fans are blocked in. I think what I'm going to do is use some glass. I'm going to craft up and grab some glass stuff here real quick. This is my glass factory, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to grab some glass here, and I'm going to put it, and I want to make these glass door things. All right, so I've got framed glass. I don't even want to talk about what I had to go through to get that. And that is going to go around here. And then I think I'm going to just go like that. I don't know. And then we're going to go this way. And then I should not have broken those trapdoors because I wanted to do this. There we go. So now we can see through the glass. That's pretty nice. Okay, so I broke all of this diorite right here. Because I wanted to put the glass in behind the diorite. So now I need the diorite to put the trapdoors back on. Oh, the life of a Minecrafter, I swear. It's like really complicated. Sometimes. Sometimes, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Here we go. All right. Trapdoor, trapdoor, trapdoor. There we go. Close all of those. And then trapdoor. There we go. Okay. And that's going to be our water area. Okay. So now what we need to do is put water in there, and we are ready to wash up some cobblestone. Gravel. Something like that. All right. Our fans are put in place. Our water's put in place. You can see the stuff in there. I like that. I like what's happening here. It's time to put on a bit of cobblestone just to test it and see how it goes. So we're just going to go ahead and grab this generator right here. I think I'm just going to do 1 for now. And boop, up, just a bit. There we go. Okay. You know what, we'll do a couple. I just don't want to be like overwhelmed by the stuff because I don't have like a storage system set up yet. And of course it's nighttime, so we're going to have to go ahead and deal with that. And then our inventory is full, so we're going to have to go ahead and deal with that. But this is priority. Okay, it's starting to come through. I see a piece of flint on there. What else we got? So flint. Do I see a nugget coming? Maybe. This thing does put out a lot of flint. There's a nugget. All right, there's a nugget. And more flint. More flint. More flint. More flint. Okay. All right. That made nothing. I just want to see, like, I can't remember if when you do this, you get other stuff. Like, not flint. Okay. All right. So we know that it's working now. That's good because we have a nugget. And that is what we wanted, is we wanted a nugget. We need more than 1 nugget. We need many nuggets. But 1 nugget is a good starter nugget. Okay. We just need to make like a storage thing. So I think what I need to do is make these compacting chests, but it didn't seem to like work that well. You know what I mean? Like they didn't work that well. So I'm wondering if I have to put this, because like, look, it's not even compacting anything. It's like compacted. You're a compacting chest. That's what you're supposed to do. Compact stuff. Anyway, we will go ahead and look at this mule. All right, I did some testing with this compacting chest, and it seems like it just does not like to compact things that are put in by a hopper. Wait, there should be a way to uncraft a flint block, right? I guess not. Anyway, like I was putting the flint that I had just into the top here and letting it go in, thinking like maybe the stuff needs to go in from the top. That does not seem to be the case. It doesn't like that. And I don't know why. It's really annoying. It bothers me. It bothers me intensely. I'm intensely bothered. This is bothering me. Anyway, we're going to have to do the packing system with create mod instead. Either that or I'm just going to have to sit there and craft all of these stupid nuggets into these stupid ingots, which is going to be a hassle. So, unfortunately, in order to make the packing machine thingy, I need iron ingots. I need actually a block of iron, which I do not have because I do not have any iron. That's why I made the iron, but it's just, yeah. Okay, remember back when I said that these compacting chests don't like hoppers? Apparently, they like these funnels, because it's compacting. Look, I got 6 blocks of iron. So it's actually taking the nuggets, turning them into ingots, and then once I get 9 of those, it turns it into a block, which is friggin' awesome. I don't know why it wouldn't do it with the hopper, but it's doing it with the funnel. Now, my original idea was to go ahead and build a whole big storage system right here that we could get our stuff out of, but I don't want to, and we're also out of time. So I'm thinking that I'm probably going to be using iron frequently enough that I don't need it yet. I'm going to need it in the future because eventually I'm going to run out of needs for iron. But at the moment, I don't want to make the storage system, nor do we really have time to do so. Well, guys and gals, this has been Mr. Blockhead. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you're having an amazing, awesome, beautiful day. And God bless. I'm holding a tiny yellow square. Cube. It's a cube. It's a block, really.